Our Meghan always tries to prove that she is a highly educated person. Remember when she said her podcast was too academic for entertainment? I haven't imagined how she put salad words into scholarship. However, recently, did learn her mammalian instinct took over when she said she was pregnant. Yes, not maternal instinct, she said, mammalian instinct. That is our topic in this video. Meghan used Meghanese to speak about the mental health struggles she faced during her first pregnancy with her and Harry's son. She also did not forget about being a victim and said that the women were transferring their ill will towards other women. I had to open my eyes wide when I heard these words. Well, who hates another woman more than herself? However, first of all, welcome back to the Royal News 365 channel, where all of your snarkiest dreams come true as I share my deepest, scathingest thoughts about the dull Duchess and her handbag Harold. I will quote a passage of what she said because I was pregnant. That mammalian instinct just kicked in. You do everything you can to protect your child, and as a result, protect yourself too. Mammalian instinct? So, not maternal then? Does this instinct come with any guttural sounds? She constantly talked about being bullied online, having a mental breakdown, being depressed, and wanting to commit suicide. It's still the familiar story and the usual me expression. Meghan, just stop! You're not getting taxpayer-funded security. This isn't the first time she's used salad words. She has on more than one occasion used the word guttural to describe a reaction or emotional response. I don't think she knows the meaning of the word guttural nor the existence of the word visceral. I've said it before, and she went on to use the same incorrect word again. So I suspect it's another thing she won't be corrected on, 'cause she's always been the smart one. So we can now expect that the cerebral idiot will come out with a word salad just to use both or one of these words correctly. Meghan always tries to use big words to convince us how intellectual she is. The problem is she either uses the wrong words. When she said her mammalian instincts, I think she meant maternal, or she used a word incorrectly, clearly not knowing what it meant. She loves to skim, yes, skim, through a thesaurus to find words that she thinks make her sound intelligent and smarter than the others on the panel. She failed. I imagine the word maternal would stick in her throat. Identifying as a mammal was the closest to being human she could muster. Could even have been a slip truth, but then I overthink stuff. Her words always puzzled me, just like her style. She appeared wearing clothes as wrinkled as morning sheets. The wrinkled, oversized crap is her signature look. No one else would wear that mess. What must it feel like to try and fail to emulate someone who you hate so much and have such deep envy of? If Catherine were to wear this, I bet you it would look fabulous. Catherine is at least 7 inches taller than Meghan. Meghan was wearing sandals with an outfit that should have been worn with heels for her height. Even then it would have been pooling on the floor. She should have had the outfit tailored to her body. That's a mess. Back to Meghan. The way she never answers any question is mind-blowing. She gets lost in her word salad. Is it so hard to prepare some facts? Especially when it's your research and pre-arranged or pre-approved questions. When she recently said she was too academic for a podcast of just celebrity guests, I'm assuming she meant too intellectual. She really is a blowhard idiot. She's so damned academic her vocabulary is effortless and low-key. I was rereading some of her absurd uses of guttural, and now this howler comes along. The woman just confirms that she is both stupid as well as fully insane. Only a dimwit like Harold would be taken in by her utterances and consider her intelligent. She's so stupid and just incredibly self-defeating. I'm sure she thought she could coin the word if she knew it was already a word at all, but didn't even have the common sense to look and see what it meant. And you know what? Many mammals eat their young. That would make Harkin sense. Mother bears, felines, canids, primates, and many species of rodents from rats to prairie dogs have all been seen killing and eating their young. So when she faked her pregnancy, did she want to do the same? This woman is trying to push that. She's an academic, but she doesn't know the difference between mammalian vs maternal and stereotype vs archetype. I too thought she was nervous and made little sense. Brooke is a super brain, and Katie is clever and quick. Meghan was on Kamala's level. I wondered at the end of her salad what on earth she was trying to say. One sentence got extrapolated into a 15-minute. So she didn't threaten to take herself out when pregnant? What is it now, Meghan? In the next story, tell us you're one step closer to pulling your husband out of the royal family. She manipulated Harry. Harry, you couldn't save your mother, but you can save me. She is a truly evil person to do this to someone. And she says women are mean to women. Let's ask about the girl who glued her eyelashes closed. Let's ask Meghan if she was being mean then, or if the baby brain comment was her mean then. And once again, she was appropriating and disrespecting other people's real experiences to benefit herself. And it's really about a pattern of behavior, not just that her outward appearance at this event is an issue. She feels absolute glee in this moment because she successfully manipulated and controlled Harry. She doesn't even have the intelligence or good grace to try to look miserable. And Abby doesn't give a crap about how her darling boy is feeling. That, Meghan, is another concrete example of why we don't like what you do. That is emotional and psychological abuse of the worst order. However, maybe I'm wrong, however, I don't think Meghan was ever suicidal. I think she had an epic tantrum because she couldn't stand the bad press and wanted the royal family to pass a special law to stop every subject of the realm from criticizing her. At that point, she thought the royal family operated like the Princess Diaries or Shrek. And she overplayed her hand by emotionally manipulating a man who's already damaged by previous sad life experiences. Look at his face, he's hurting. Maybe he doesn't believe of what she's saying either. A victim of bullying? Not her. Meghan was literally investigated for bullying by the palace in late 2018. Then the alleged suicidal ideation was in January 2019. If there was no bullying, why is there a Sussex Survivor Squad? Plus, Harry rose in spare about their staff crying at their desks. However, then Meghan explained to him they just don't understand her American work ethic. If that is what he wrote in his book, yikes. He's basically admitting what a bully she is, but is trying to put a spin on it to address the past in case it comes out in the future. Work ethic and being a good boss isn't about being a bully and making people cry. That's a sign of a bad boss and a terrible work environment. She is borrowing the feelings of a real bully victim to talk about herself. Narcissists think this is a cool thing to say. She is borrowing the feelings of a real bully victim to talk about herself. It makes them seem like a good and loving parent. They will forever love their child for saving them is the message. I confirm with you that her answer about mammalian instinct is by far the best laugh out loud topic and response. She has no clue how to use big words. And she graduated college? Trying to sound academic and failing so much, it's as sad and embarrassing as it is funny. Memes are needed from this. I know it's hard to speak in public. However, it isn't just the incorrect words she uses such as mammalian rhetoric and inciting comments. It's the complete lack of normal sentence structure. My first thought was that having been given the questions in advance, why couldn't she prepare better answers? And then I realized that she did prepare answers. She speaks just like she writes. It's what is known as purple prose, an elaborate gotch costume that, more often than not, simply covers up a lack of depth in the story itself. In Shakespeare's words, sound and fury, signifying nothing. Meghan Mammalian Markle does it again using the wrong words in the wrong context. However, I suppose it's no surprise that maternal isn't part of her vocabulary. She has no concept of what a mother or parent does. So being exhausted as a new mother is because they are scrolling constantly through social media, not because they have to get up every hour to change, feed, and care for their newborn. Got it. Mother of the Year material right there. Thanks for telling on yourself again, Meghan. We already knew you read everything about yourself online and you don't do shit for your kids. However, having it come straight out of your mouth is once more another own goal that we love for you. So, on brand. So maternal, or shall I say, mammalian. And the Sugars say how Catherine has so much to learn from Meghan's natural abilities as a public speaker. What's the old adage? Better to remain silent and think a fool than to speak up and remove all doubt. She is her own worst enemy and always has been. Finally, it is all a big lie. Meghan knows she's lying through her teeth. She has never had an empathetic thought ever, and she has never thought of someone else above her own needs. It is a very pathetic attempt at trying to connect with whatever PR message they are trying to spin. And you? What do you think about her salad words? How many words do you understand that she wants to convey? Don't hesitate to discuss this with us by commenting. My views may not be perfect, however, I would be happy to receive your comments. And if you like our videos, please like and share so YouTube can recommend similar videos. If you want to receive notifications about the newest videos, please subscribe. We will be back soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.